Thought I'd treat myself to a nice hotel room for a couple of reasons. One being I'm on 28 grand a week, so, might as well. Also, I accidentally sold our best player. I've accidentally sold Billy Webb, our star striker. There was a lot going on. I was trying to sell about 40 players, and I thought he was somebody else. I confused him with one of the right wingers. Got a good bid in. I was really happy. I thought, that's a bit more I was hoping for. Good, okay. And then agreed to it, and then, yeah. And also, I'm only getting 30% of the transfer revenue made, so, and I had to cut the wage budget. So I might not be here for the longest time, because we've sold a bunch of players, and I've replaced them with other humans that, like this. I've got some couple of good youngsters, and one really good free transfer. I might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Firstly, let's start with the positives, yeah? Let's start with the positives. New club, fresh ideas, new tactic, 25 million in the bank. We're not in the red anymore for the time being until the debt eats us alive. Way under budget, 1.8 million. Like, all good. Yeah, so that's it for the positives. I've culled quite a number of players. I've loaned a bunch out that I couldn't sell, trying to get rid of the wages. Our squad is now good size. I'm not using 15 subs. I just refuse to. Because I think actually the 15 sub thing is going to screw. There's too many people, especially because I don't know any of them to think about. So, yeah, let's take you to transfers then. That's what you're all here for. So as you can see, a bunch of things happened. Firstly, the goalkeeper who had a bid, Kuela, who has no aerial reach, he only had a bid of like 45 million, which I was straight away. I was like, oh, we'll take that. But I managed to negotiate up to 54. Very happy with this transfer. He's a good goalkeeper other than, anything there. Which is not ideal. Should we just... So Billy Webb's gone to Al Hilal for 60 million. Yeah. Wasn't ideal. I thought I was selling the Welsh winger guy, and hit accept, moved on a couple of days, and then was like, hang on, I just got a bid for that Welsh winger guy. Didn't I? Oh, he's not the Welsh winger guy, he's the star player. It's bad. And then sold lots of players for like bits of money. 2.5 million here, 3.5, 1.4, 18 for this guy. He's gone to Monza. Pinto went for 3.5. Martin van Marsh Valvelde went for $500,000. 2 million. A bunch of loans. Now, the only one I was really disappointed with, I was pretty happy with everything, apart from this might come back and bite me in the arse, because there are kind of direct rivals in the league, position-wise. I've loaned a player to Juventus. I wanted to sell this guy, cash in on him. He's on massively high wages and just getting no interest. And then they said that they're going to pay a big chunk of his wages with an optional future fee of 36, which they probably won't take up. I think he's only a squad player. But I just needed the wages if we wasn't going to say, we've got so many good right wingers and I want to give the youngster a chance. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the arse. That's the only one that's troubles, well, apart from, selling a player that I didn't mean to. But that's the negative side. We're 156 million. I don't think wasn't me any of these, was it? Hibs bought somebody for 17 million, by the way. Bloody hell. Okay, so, was this... I don't think this was me. Okay, this wasn't me. I had nothing to do with this. This was before I got there, promise. Okay, first off, a Danish goalkeeper. It's a player I've had on my shortlist for a long time. I almost tried to sign him to replace Pavel, and he's very good. 24 years old. He was playing for our rivals in AGF, and I was thinking about it, but then it was essentially like for like with Pavel, and Pavel was doing well, and I didn't need a Dane at the time. His ratings haven't been the best at Dortmund. I only just noticed that. But I think he's a very good goalkeeper, and he can, do the stuff up there, which is good. I think that's a good signing. So very happy with that. Next up, I needed a right inverted wing-back attack. Okay? Tricky position to fill when you've not really got the money, but we found Roberto Ruiz, who's a very good young Spanish player. Like, I don't think he's going to set the world alight. He's not going to be a key player for this team for years to come, I don't think, but he's a very good player. He's got a decent left foot as well, so he can fill in. I'll show you the tactic in a minute. Happy with that. He had a release clause. Yeah, delighted with that. Another thing about the striker I sold, by the way, Billy Webb, he's a home boy. It just makes it worse. He was trained at the... let's let it go. Let it go. Hopefully he's terrible. Breaks his leg. Well, no, not for him, but just... let's move on. Next up. So, we're playing 5 at the back. So I needed a bit more depth in centre-back. I needed a lefty. And we found this... Northern Irish could be one of the greatest Northern Irish players of all time, to be fair. He was loan listed, but I thought I'd pick him up. He's always going to increase in value. He's decent on the ball as well, and he's left-footed. He's already an international for Northern Ireland. 7 million quid up front. Pretty pleased with that. Klaus Bilag. This is actually a really good pickup. He is a central midfielder, ball-winning midfielder type player. German, 21 years old. Dives into tackles, that's what we like to see. Doesn't have to be a first teamer, but a decent squad player. Can play on the right, but it's more of a wide midfielder, isn't he? And then finally, this is all my money. I've made a bunch of money. I only had 30%. They wouldn't increase it. Got a bunch of money, but then also had to use, because I cut the wages right down, some of the wage budget to be able to sign some of these players. But we signed, and then I found this guy. Arthur, which is probably the best signing of the window, just popped up on a free transfer, and I'm like, I'll look at him, he's probably going to be rubbish, but he's not. He's 28 years old, he's on 74 grand a week, he's got 29 caps for Brazil, he was at Al Hilal, smashing it, and he's a sensational player. Play him on the right wing, we can play him, I'm going to be playing him as this inverted wing back attack, he's going to be bombing late into the box, getting some goals, genuinely could be a very special player for us for a couple of years. So, overall, good. Okay, now back to the bad. Everybody fucking hates me. Everybody hates me because, somebody was upset that I didn't let him go for 2 million because I wanted 3 million, and then other players were like, you got to let him go, and then there's other players going playing, I want to play Champions League football, and I'm like, yeah, well, we're going to get there, and they're like, that's not good enough, and then they're like, oh, you should let him leave, and then there's other guys going, look, boss, I need a new contract, I'm only on 30 grand a week, and I'm like, okay, fair enough, yeah, you're a good player, you deserve a new contract, how much do you want? 120 grand, fuck off, oh no, you should have given him a new contract. It's not gone well. The managerial support is horrendous. There's a few issues, as you can see, but I couldn't... There's other players that I could maybe sell, like De Pasquale. I could sell, 30 years old, year left on his contract. I don't think I'd get that much money remotely for him. I still might have to just sell him if he doesn't want to sign me. He's upset, and hopefully I can cheer him up a bit. He's on massive wages. It would be a massive ask. I'm going to have a little look around, but he's a very sort of special player. It's just not been good. It's just not been good. I am actively opposed by a number of players and nobody likes me, which is great. But, tactics. Now, hear me out. Maybe I've just gone mad. I'm going to try it. I'm trying to use the players that I've got in the good positions that they can do. And really could have done with the striker, because my idea was because he was going to play on the left. What's his face? The American was going to play here, advance forward. He likes to drift into channels and stuff. And I thought, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, hello. Then some must have sold him. Oh dear. So this is the tactic. Basically, keep the ball. He's going to be our width. We've got a couple of good, as we saw, rapid wingbacks on the left. This guy swishing in. Ends up in that number 10 spot, arriving late in the box like a wide Frank Lampard. That's not a fat Frank Lampard joke. He plays out wide. And I'm going to play. I don't know. I don't know about cover and stopper. I normally have my defensive line like that. I'm going to try it. So overall, we don't need anything really, like desperately. We have the play. This guy's about to leave, hopefully, dear God, hopefully, for £4 million. We're about to get a bid in. That's why it's yellow, because I did the transfer thingy, and they're like, oh, we can get a bid tomorrow for £4 million, because he's 32. He's on 135 grand a week. So if we can get rid of him for £4 million, apparently he was worth about 20, but I'll take 4. Arthur is also injured. He arrived injured with a damaged Achilles tendon for 2 months. Don't worry about that. It's not going to backfire on me. So overall, the tactic is an absolute punt. We're second in the league, though. So season preview, we have dropped to 7th. Do we have any guys in the top? There we go. Who's this guy? Oh, he's our defensive midfielder. Yeah, okay, fair enough. He's really good. Arthur, our new signing. That's not Dom, is it? Dommy Dom. Oh, it's Dom. Hello, Dom. It's good to see you again, buddy. One of the key players. Okay, just 2 in the top 1,000 players of the league. That's fine. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to be here for long. Now, I can quite easily change this tactic if it goes horribly bad, which I suspect it might. I've taken a punt, doing something different. We have got, not really left wingers, but we've got inside forwards and inverted wingers if we want. We can go one up top quite comfortably. We can go 4 at the back quite comfortably. So that's all fine. But I was feeling fruity. We've had a bad window. We've still got stuff to do. And I think I am going to try and cash in on this guy because he's already upset. So if I can get 40 million, remember, I get 40 million. I only get about 12 of that. So I have to replace this guy for 12 million. That's the problem I have. But he's only got 1 year left on his contract. And I don't think he's going to sign a new one. Has he got if I could trigger an extra year, I would. Overall, good. I think the centre-backs is probably the weakest area, but that's why we've got 3. So, 2 good centre-backs or 3 average centre-backs probably. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. And I haven't messed up, I don't think, on the non-EU rules, which, go me. We signed the Northern Irish guy. He's a non-EU, but we had less non-EU, and he's only one, and it's the first one from Britain, from England, but it counts apparently for Northern Ireland. Yeah, rules. Don't worry about it. Right, so we're into... Let's just have a quick... They're the champions. Not the game I wanted to start on. Okay, they're the champions. This will be a good test. They're pretty consistent. They win the league every 3 years. Right. Okay. Oh dear. He's a homegrowny. Right. We need to make sure we keep the homegrown guys because that could become an issue. Right, let's just get into it. This is a free hit. I shouldn't say free hit. We are supposed to be doing quite well. Realistically, we are at home, so maybe a draw. He's our best player. Yeah, not a fan of something while he's clearly suffering with poor morale. That's the whole team, mate. How does Demis know that he's got poor morale? Has he been posting shit on Instagram? Oh no, it's our rivals and their champions, and it's at our place. Now, but think of it positive. If we caused a result, I'd be an instant hero, right? Absolute instant hero. Just don't be smashed. Like, honestly, I'd take a 1-0 loss. Okay. Our possession tactic is doing great so far. Here we go. First highlight of our Roma tenure. That was almost a penalty. He held onto the ball too long. We're 1-0 down. Did well to win it. And then Ballesteros just took too much time on the ball. Okay. Set piece, boys. The Pasquale. Yeah, there we go. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Shevchenko. There's the cover. Yeah. Nice. Love that. Right, use your pace or just hit an early ball. Go on. Oh, no, don't be a counter-attack. Oh, come on, that felt like our highlight. Attack. Yes! Oh, my God. They just ran into each other. Oh, he's outside the box. that whole highlight went downhill fast, didn't it? Oh, go for that. Okay. That was tight. Ah, never heard of him. You man, who's this fella? He'll never make it. Yes, Harold! Get in there. Good save. This isn't a sign of how good the team is, yeah? We've got lots of players bedding in. Oh, this is bad. Because with the hatred of the team, the morale pit, as I like to call it. You have a few bad results and you get stuck in this morale. Morale's really bad, and then it's no matter what you do or who the team is, sometimes it can be really hard to look at the fucking match stats, by the way. They're really hard to get out of it, right? It happened straight away. We haven't had a shot, lads. Don't lose faith. I never had any faith, so I can't lose it. We haven't taken enough shots. It's a valid point. Okay. Also, this guy doesn't actually know how to play striker, but he is a very good striker. Right. We'll play Dolce. They're going to battle out. The left backs are pretty even, so they're just going to battle it out. Which one is our playmakery one? Right, this one. You get off. You don't want to be here. And he doesn't know the position. Okay. Ruiz is playing a 6.3 on his debut. Good stuff, boys. Right. Operation to have a shot, lads. Let's go. Just take the 2-0. Take the 2-0. Just take it on the chin. We're building a team. It's a new tactic, new players. Oh, fuck. Dolce is already on a yellow card. Look at the size difference. What the fuck? That's a giant man. Oh, God. Wait. Get out to him. Like, the scoreline isn't terrible. The lack of a single shot at home against anyone is bad. Oh, they're playing it around us at the moment. Okay. That's a lovely little turn. Okay. Just hold the line, please, while I panic. Right, you're a right. Oh, he is. Oh, okay, he is a lefty. I do have a left winger. Well, let's just get some width. Let's just get some attacking width. I'm gonna. Why not? This is the game to just have a punt, right? Okay, you just stay as a deep line playmaker. Defend, right? You go and you go and you go and he goes boosh, goal. That's the plan. That's the plan. Can anyone good? Okay, he's better. Right, Bartoli's coming on. Okay. Let's get some of the debuts out of the way. Robinson, do you fancy it, mate? Do you fancy it? Okay. Attacking. Come on, do a shot. Look at possession is good. 51%. Here we go. Shot. Here it comes. Just shoot. Just shoot. Shoot. Shoot, Robinson. Shoot. Okay, here we go. This is good. Robinson. Nice. Nice yellow. B-leg. Shevers. Ruiz. Oh, pissing balls. Okay, the press is killing us a little bit here. Stop it. 3. Shoot on sight. Just shoot. Just shoot. Somebody shoot. Please, somebody shoot. That's all they'll be talking about on Italian Match of the Day, was the fact we didn't have a shot at home. Come on. Yes. Yes. Lovely run. Go on. Go on. Yes. Yes. Come on. Clinical. Clinical. Let's go. Come on. I'll take that. I'll take that. Don't concede. If we could just scoring another's a bit optimistic. Let's just not concede. All right, calm down, Stoke. B-leg. Okay, so it's kind of an assist, but okay, good diving header. What is that? What is that, though? Oh, God, he's just run past it. Little step over. I think Harold's done fine. Like, none of the goals seem to be his fault. It's bad. I think with all the other shit going on, with all the other shit going on, I've made all my subs. With all the other shit going on, I should have just played a basic tactic. Right. Trying to think of some positives. Bartoli came on, looked good. Well, had a chance. Boshed it in. Is he a homegrowny boy? No. 97 grand though. Bargain. Okay. Let's think of the positives, guys. Positives. Okay. I've got to not mess up a single team talk because we are about already on the level of mutiny. So I can't make any mistakes. I kind of probably just need... I can't get rid of all the players that are upset because there's about 7. But if I can get rid of a couple more of the upset players, then it might be all right. Not happy with that in the slightest. Disaster result. The boss has some explaining to do. Good start. Good start. Hope to see Harold get more minutes. He looked like he belonged out there. That's Amos. Amos? That's a great Italian name. That's... Yes. Yes, Amos. Positivity. I like to see it. Good. 3 weeks. Let's pull the count. Okay. I'm going to pay somebody 600k. Lovely. When does... So we got Juventus. And then we got whoever the fuck this is. Are they newly... Okay. That's the one. That's the game. Juventus, just don't get smashed. This one, winnable. Home against the newly promoted side. Okay. If we lose that one, then it's panic stations. Then it's proper panic stations. Right. Well, that was a start, wasn't it? That was definitely, we can all agree, that was a start to a save. I'm going to go and have a little cry now and panic. Maybe a little look on the job market just to always keep your options open. It's an important thing in life, in career. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.